Today, I'm going to share with you how to make 3 different soups from one soup base. So if you're the type that you like different soups every single time, like you get bored easily, then this video is for you. It's a total lifesaver and it is so convenient. Like my husband, this guy cannot eat a pot of soup for more than 2 times. After 2 times, he gets bored. So this has saved me so many times and I know you'll find it useful. My name is Ify and welcome to my kitchen. If this is your first time on my channel, do well to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon. Don't forget to like this video and share it as well. Please like this video and share it as well. Don't forget to check the description box for a list of all the ingredients I will be using so you too can cook along with me. Without further ado, let's dive into this. Like every soup base, you're going to start by cooking your meat first. I've got some goat meat here, but feel free to use whatever kind of meat you have, all right? Okay, so my goat meat goes into my pot. I love goat meat because it's so flavorful, right? I'm also going to be adding some stockfish so that everything can cook at the same time. All right, and it goes onions. I'm going to add a little pepper just so that the meat can already start tasting nice. The pepper is entering inside, okay? So some really hot chilies here. My seasoning powder. Some salt. Just a little more and I am fine. So I'm going to give everything a good mix. Make sure that every part of the meat has the pepper, the onions, seasoning, everything. So I'm just going to cover this and cook it on low heat. You notice that I didn't put water inside this pot. That's because it's going to release its own juice and it will cook in its juice. After a while, I'll add some water and cook it till it's well done, all right? So my meat is all done, well cooked, and I've set it aside in this pan. Now, in this pot, I have some meat stock and I'm going to start creating my soup base, okay? Now, to this soup base, this is just meat stock in here. I'm going to add some fresh pepper. This pepper is really hot too. So this is a combination of atarodo, your red Scotch bonnet pepper, some yellow peppers as well. I love that mix so much, okay? So that's what I've added in here. I'm going to add some palm oil. Okay. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to go ahead to add my dry fish, which I have washed and deboned. All right. I'm adding my snails too. I've just cooked this for about 5 minutes. I seasoned and cooked it, so it is still quite hard. So it goes in now because I still want it nice and crunchy. I'm also going to add in my Kpomo, which I've diced into bite-sized pieces. This soup is going to be so yum. Into this stock, I'm also adding some chicken stock. You can add beef stock, add whatever you have, okay? Just going to give this a quick taste. Ah, fantastic, and that pepper hits me. This is good. So I'm going to cover this pot and allow everything cook together, okay? So while my soup base is cooking, I'm going to go ahead with my cocoyam. This is going to serve as a thickener, okay? So my cocoyam has been boiled, it's really hot. I'm adding some water to cool it down. And I can go ahead to now peel it. All right? So this is basically cocoyam that I just boiled till really soft. Now that I'm done peeling it, I am going to go ahead to blend it in my blender. Remember, you can do this process with a mortar if you don't have a strong blender or you just choose to do things a little differently. A mortar is perfect. So fast, so easy. Look at this. Really, really smooth, and I don't have to exert so much energy. I'm going to go ahead to add this blended ede or cocoyam. It's going to serve as a thickener, so I'm just going to add it into my soup and it'll thicken it nicely. If you're yet to like this video, this would be a fantastic time to like it. Please hit the like button, okay? And join my community, guys. You'll find the join button, I think it's under this video or somewhere. Just look for a join button. Join my community. Join whatever level it is you're comfortable with. And if you have any questions, please send me an email or you can just drop it in the comment section and I will answer you. All right? Good. But don't forget to like this video. Like it so that more people can see it. To make sure I don't leave anything behind, I'm going to add some water to help me bring out everything. So pour it in. Fantastic. I'm also going to add my ogilisi at this point. Now, ogilisi is locust beans, basically. No, is it locust beans? It's a form of fermented seed. And it makes your soup taste so good. The aroma is not the best, but the taste is so good. So I'm going to add it here. Just going to rinse it a little. Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to leave this to allow the cocoyam to dissolve. And you see that it's going to thicken the soup nicely. Ooh, look at this. The soup has thickened nicely. So I'm going to go ahead to add in my goat meat. I didn't add it from the beginning because I don't want it to get too soft, okay? So I'll just add in the quantity that I need. Ooh, la 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 la. To finish off our soup base, I'm going to add some crayfish powder. Lots of crayfish powder. Because crayfish makes everything taste so good. Wow. It's giving. It is giving. It is so good. But I think this is too thick, so I'm going to lighten it up a little with some warm water. Not too much. Perfection. It looks amazing. Okay, soup base all done. Now from this soup base, I'm going to create 3 different soups. Let me show you soup number 1. So the first soup I'm going to be making from this soup base is bitter leaf soup. So I'm just going to add okay, so I think this is enough for my first soup. I'm just going to make little portions just to show you what this soup base is capable of achieving. So once my soup base has started boiling all over again, I'm going to add some washed bitter leaves, okay? Alrighty. So this is one you call ofo onubu, bitter leaf soup. And there you have it. Soup number 1, bitter leaf soup. It's important for you to note that the original kind of bitter leaf used for bitter leaf soup is the bitter leaf that are long, that are not shredded like this. These are really tiny because I did not have the longish one, but those long ones is the type used for bitter leaf soup, but this will do. Okay, so once this cooks for a few minutes, maybe like 5-7 minutes, I'm going to turn up the heat, and soup number 1 is all done. Delicious. For soup number 2, we're going to be doing the same thing, adding some of this soup base into the pot. Soup number 2 is Uziza soup. So I'm going to be adding some brown Uziza seed, just a little to give you that flavor. Stir it. I'm going to cover it, let everything melt together. And while this is going on, I'll go ahead to slice my Uziza leaves. While my soup is boiling, I'm going to go ahead to slice my Uziza leaves. For those of you who don't know, this is what Uziza leaves look like, all right? They are nice aromatic leaves that add lots and lots of flavor to your soup. You use both the seeds and the leaves when you're cooking. So it's the seed we put in here. I'm going to go ahead now to slice the leaves. And this is what we have. The aroma from the Uziza seed has just changed everything. It's amazing how something so little is so potent, okay? Go ahead and add in your Uziza leaves. You don't need so much as little as you want actually. And now, mix this in. Ooh la la. You know what, I'm just going to add everything. This is perfect. So I'm just going to cover it and let this cook for a few minutes so that the seeds, the leaves, everything can release its delicious flavor. After about 2 minutes, I check on my soup and it is cooking so beautifully. It looks great and the aroma is wonderful. So I'm just going to turn up the heat because this is all done. Alright guys, so I'm going to make the 3rd soup. Wait a second. I think we just made 4 soups. Because this soup base can be eaten on its own. We can call it ofede. That's cocoyam soup. It is perfect like this. So we made 4 soups from 1 soup base. 4 soups, I'm telling you. But anyway, so I'm going to turn this particular soup base, this last one, into oha soup. And to make oha soup, I'm going to add some Uziza seeds. This is going to really make the soup taste so good. And I'm going to leave it, allow it to cook for a few minutes before I add in my oha leaves. Now I'm adding in some Uziza leaves and I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes, maybe like 2 minutes before I add in my oha leaves. So we're going to allow the Uziza leaves cook for about 2 minutes so that the leaves can soften a bit and can allow the flavor get into the soup very well. Now I'm adding in my oha leaves. Nice and fresh. Once I add in my oha leaves, I'm going to turn off the heat. And once you turn off the heat, that's it. Your oha soup is done. Authentic one. This soup is amazing. We are done. I'm so happy. I feel like I've solved a major challenge. Imagine cooking 1 soup base and you're having 4 soups. 4, not 3. Wow. Let me taste this. So this is my Uziza soup. This is so delicious. I think I'm going to eat this with some fufu as soon as I sign off. This is so good. So let me taste this one. This is my bitter leaf. Where is my Kpomo or one fish? Something come. Cheers. I've changed my mind. I'm eating this one. The taste is amazing. Tastes completely different from the Uziza soup. Completely, even though they have the same soup base. Oha soup. I've never met anyone that can resist Oha soup. So let me taste this real quick. Cheers. It's this one. Oh, I'm confused. I think I'm going to have little of everything. They taste so good and so different. Guys, I want you to recreate this and let me know what you think about this. This is genius, okay? 1 soup base, 4 different soups. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to recreate this. If you have any questions for me or any suggestions or anything at all, drop your comment in the comment section or send me an email. You'll find it in the description box. Thank you once again for watching. Till I see you in another recipe video. Take care and keep eating good food. Bye. Woo, woo, woo. What can I even for first? I'll just eat a little of it.